Yo, what is going on, everyone? Snow TNT coming back at you again with another video, as always, and welcome back to Train Club 2020. We're back at the club, and we're gonna be hopping right in to running some trains. All right, we're inside, off camera. I set up the coal, BN coal, got the new vomit bonnet that we got at Neuse River, leading H1-9 and a war bonnet. Gonna be taking the empties up to Buzzard's Roost, leaving the loads. I'm probably gonna move the loads either to the middle yard or just to a different track so that they're not in the main yard area. So that way I'm not taking up too much room here. I'll be doing those coal ops later. I just want to have it set up so I can do it. Then I'm gonna come back, probably build a mixed freight, do something. Not really sure at the moment. Probably just gonna go around and take a couple of videos at what everyone else has got on. But yeah, that's the plan. Got a Great Northern train running the analog layout.
What is their fourth line?
Maybe you'll have something.
Just singles, doubles, triples, and quads.
Yeah, I know, but you still have the same corner. You still have that line L look. You'll have long sweeping curves.
Oh, we're finally out and about. We're gonna be running up to Buzzard's Roost with the empties, staging them up there, and then we're gonna be bringing them back down. Probably running a mixed freight, like I said earlier. But yeah, we'll be doing some coal loop ops a little bit later in the day.
Did Stone Necker already go?
It was over there, man.
Oh, you what?
Okay, I'm gonna go next door.
And that is one of our newest members, Corey's NS First Responders unit on the front there with some sound. Sounds pretty good. Alright, we made it up to the very top. Gonna be pulling into Buzzard's Roost and doing some ops. Okay, well, we just made up to Buzzard's Roost. Gonna be putting everything into time lapse.
behind.
You got it? Really cool centipede running.
Seems to be handling the radius is okay.
Yeah, I was wondering about that with the bees. Of course, the pickers, when you get that one to run, if I run a double headed, that might be fun, but we'll see.
Well, we finished up work there at Buzzard's Roost. Headed back down to the brew yard. Gonna be bringing the loaded cars up to the middle yard and dropping them there.
These scale trains.
When did you get them?
A month ago?
Okay. Okay, so a bit of an oopsie daisies. I should have put the loads up there, so I just did that by hand. We have the empties down here. Thank you to Corey for helping me. Got my engines, and we're going to be bringing these empties down to the power plant. And since the power plant is such a tight squeeze, I'm actually going to be taking these 3 locomotives off, putting the Santa Fe SD40 on, and since they're empties, they should be pretty light. But yeah, just going to bring the solo SD40 down there to work the power plant. Alright, finally coming around. Gonna be headed down the hill, going to the power plant. Then after this clip, it's gonna be all time lapse.
Pardon?
I have to put the coder in.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
Okay, so finished working power plant, brought my engine back, took all the BNSF engines off, got an Indiana SD40. Not sure what cars I'm gonna run. Got my mixed freight box out here. Not sure what I'll put on, but whatever it is, you'll be seeing it. Well, I've decided to do some more ops. Corey is running my KCS Jeep. He's going to be getting the coal cars from over there, bringing them to the power plant, and bringing the ones from the power plant up to Buzzard's Roost. I have my tractor, well, they're not really exports, but I call them tractor exports. They're going to be up at the front. I'm going to have a couple mix, going to have some tankers, some box cars, stuff like that. Going around the layout, doing some switching. You know, there's not really a tractor factory on the layout, so these ones are just going to be going up to top yard over here. Drop this off there. But yeah, that's the plan, and that's what I'm setting out to do. So we're going to be putting in a time lapse of me setting up all my cars. Well, got all my cars out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be taking the tractor loads up as a separate cut. They're just too heavy for me to get along with this mixed freight. Corey's still doing operations. I'm the only other one running on the layout at the moment, so all my operations will be in time lapse. So yeah, hop right into those after this clip. And there's Corey's Jeep in the background. Well, we have just arrived at our first location of work here on the peninsula. So yeah, gonna be putting the rest of this operation into a time lapse. Well, Corey had to leave, so we left his empties up on the siding. I'm gonna have to do that switching on my own. But we're up here on the top, a bunch of mixed industries. Going to be dropping the coil car, going to be dropping the center beam up there, and we dropping another box car. Then we're going to be heading on to the lower level, not the very top, but the lower level. I'm going to be doing some switching of the grain, and yeah, so for now we're just going to start switching here. Okay guys, so I'm going to be doing a bit of work off camera. I'm actually going to go fetch all the loads out of the power plant so other people can use it. I'm going to be bringing these empties down. Just going to be using this KCSG. I'm going to do all that off camera. Then I'll go set out my last couple of loads. Then I'll go around, pick them up with another set of power. But yeah, all the coal stuff's going to be happening off camera. I'll pick back up when I'm switching the grain industry. Alright, well I got all my coal back down here in the yard. Gonna be switching out these two covered hoppers and gonna be putting these away all in the same time lapse. Alright, so got everything away, switched that industry, got to run down back to the bottom to drop off the ballast car, and I'm going to drop those other two cars on the bottom as well. Then I'm going to get this YN2 set here, going to be using these two guys to go around and pick everything up. Well, finished all my ops, got a locomotive in the yard, got an NS coal drag running. I'm about to get out my YN2 pair and my shoving platform. I'm about to set out and go pick up all my cars.
Vision impaired, I can't find the chat. By the time I expand it to try to find it, then I can't click on it.
The chat disappears as soon as the drill session ends.
Right, I auto-save mine, so I cheat, so it makes life easier. But,
Well, we do save the chat, by the way.
oh, you do, okay.
Yeah, we can't see the chat. It's part of the recording process.
Yeah, can I let him mention the email address and I'll write it down? I mean, that's the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Robert, give me that email address.
It's wind.
Alright, well, back at the Peninsula, gonna be grabbing all these cars and making a consist. Well, things really died down. My phone died on that last time lapse. It's about 6:40. Everyone's pretty much gone. I'm now running intermodal with the Reading and the Conrail Heritage. I've already put away all my mixed freight and stuff. Let the phone get a little bit of battery. But yeah, here's my intermodal. Out that way. Well, brought it in for the night. Gonna be tearing it down, then we're gonna be headed home. Well, everything's pretty much all packed up. We're gonna be headed home. So yeah, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.